Hey guys, so we've got something new today, which is always exciting. Here, I've already opened the bag, so not an unboxing, because really it was a bag with a fork brace in it. So, fork brace from AdventureTech, and I've been looking around and kind of wanted one. So, I looked around online here in Canada, and one of the cheapest places I could find it was from actually Twisted Throttle, coming in around $130 plus taxes. But AdventureTech had, like I said, this one here, which is for their 2002 through 2014, I think it is, V-Stroms. They had it on sale for $59 US, of course, plus shipping. Shipping was, I don't know, $28 US, something like that. But doing all the conversions, doing all the shipping, and doing all that stuff came out to about 120 bucks. So saved myself $10 plus taxes. So that's okay. And it took, they say about 2 to 3 weeks to get it. I got it in, I'd say about somewhere between a week to 2 weeks. Did a lot of weird traveling, but it was trackable, so I'm okay. So we're gonna put this on. So supposedly all we need is a 5mm Allen key, and we're gonna do that right now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've got our 5mm Allen key. We've got our fork brace, and the first thing just to be aware of is there are two different lengths of Allen bolts in here. So this one is going to be longer. So supposedly this is a 35mm. This one here is coming back and forth, and this is a shorter one. And you want to put these on, same thing of course on the other side, 35 and 25. Longer one in here, shorter one on here. We're going to clamp this on, and then what we end up doing is we tighten the inside ones so that this is closed, but they really want to make sure that you realize that these ones here don't have to snug. As you can tell, this is snugged up nice here. There's a space. You just want to get them hand tightened enough. Tighten this one all the way so it's snug, and then hand tighten this one just enough so that it's tight. Don't over tighten. So I'm gonna untighten these, loosen this, and then we're gonna put it on. So hold on. Alright, just so you can see, here's the two lengths of the actual, let's see if I can put them up there, right? Actual screws. So there's the 25, there's the 35. So these two here. Basically, like I said, this is on the outside, this is on the inside. So just remember that when you're trying to put them in. Alright. Alright, so now we have this piece in two. I'm a little far here. I'm going to pull the camera back just a little bit. Hold on, guys. Okay, I think that's better. So here's the two pieces, right? Doesn't matter if you put them on this way or this way. They're identically the same, but you want to make sure that they go on this way, because that's where you're going to mount, right? So that they go on. Big loop on the front, little loop on the back, so you have access to the slots. So nice and simple. You're going to see on here, there's basically a nice ridge that you're going to line these up with. So we're going to put these on. So you got to get yourself under here, right, and just slide these down onto the top of your forks. So I'm going to have to just maneuver myself to do this. Hold on. Okay, so the other thing too is I have my bike up on a center stand so that everything is just kind of aligned nicely. Once they're on, they're actually on fairly snug. You just want to make sure that they're not up too high where the seal is, so that they're down low enough. So we're going to grab the back piece now, and the two long nuts. Put those in place. Alright, we got it. Alright, so the middle ones are both connected. We're just going to tighten them down now. So these ones, you want to make sure you tighten so that they're closed, right? And we're doing this right now on the two middle ones. Nothing on the outside is there yet. And we want to make sure that we get them tight and that again they're lined up nicely. So, well, it seems good on that side. And again, we're just hand tightening them. So not going crazy tight. So I'm just going to get that in there. And once they're hand tightened, we should still be able to move them around a little bit because it's the outside ones that are actually snugging it up. Alright, so those are tight. Both of these on both sides are tight, as far as I can tell. Right. Yeah. Make sure those are in spot, which they are. So that's good on this side. We're just going to check the other side. Good there. Good there. Yep. That seems good. Both seem aligned really nicely. And then basically all we're going to do is take the smaller two here, so these two here, and get them in there. So these should be aligned perfectly well. And this is basically just going to be enough to get these hand tightened. So do one side, do the other side, do this side, do the other side. Alright. Just to make sure everything is nice and snug. Now, on their website too, they talk about Loctite, and they say you can use like a medium hold, something that's, you know, not the permanent hold, but that they don't use it. So they don't use it, I'm not using it. Shouldn't hurt, but you know, looks okay. So this one's on good. Other side looks good. Now we're just going to make sure, because of course once one side gets tightened, and we're not going to over tight, and now we're just going to check the insides, make sure again everything is good. Which they are. They can't get in any further. So there it is, mounted. So the AdventureTech fork brace. So we're going to take that out today and go for a ride, see if we notice any difference. And I'll tell you at the end of the day what I think of it. Alright, so there it is. There's the fork brace right there. You can see it on, you know, sitting behind, of course, the front fender. And hopefully that'll help stiffen up that front end a little bit. So, you know, without actually going in and taking a look, you'd never know it was there. But it's supposed to help with a lot of, you know, side winds and just making sure that front tire is tracking properly. So help with a little bit of wobble when you get into some more aggressive, where these forks may start to shift a bit. So we will find out. Alright, so as far as install goes, you can't ask for anything much simpler. Took me about 5-10 minutes, and that, so a little Allen key. So 5mm, make sure long bolts center, short bolts outside. Do your center one first, do your outside ones last. Center ones, of course, you tighten all the way because that's where the metal actually snugs up. outside ones hand tighten, make sure, don't over tighten, and you should be good to go. So yeah, taking this out for a rip today, and we'll see how it turns out, see if I like it. Alright, talk to you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I've had a chance to take the bike out with the fork brakes on it, and we've taken it out on some roads that's got some nice cross breeze coming. Took it out on the highway for a bit, so you know, got it up to about 120, 125, as well as just a couple of curves, not too much, but I have to admit the bike just feels more solid, and I don't know if it's like a placebo effect, because I definitely feel like I really notice it. It's good, right? I didn't expect to feel that. There's still a little bit of shimmy in it, but I think that's actually my tire pressure, which I think I need to just get up a little bit. But other than that, yeah, it's great. I'm quite enjoying it. She definitely feels, like I said, on the front end way more solid, which is fantastic. So yeah, for you in the States, $59 plus shipping. For us here in Canada, a little bit more expensive. Like I said, shipped to myself in Ontario, it was about $120-ish, all taxes and delivery and all that stuff in. So still a good deal. I'm liking it. Makes the bike feel way more solid on the road. And we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.